Hi, I'm Rikki Brooks, and you're watching People for People. And the song that you just heard was written by Miss Tammy Allen here, Atlanta's own Tammy Allen. And Tammy is doing a lot of good things. Tell us about your program.
Well, it really was inspired by that very song. The song is Everyday People Do Good Every Day. And it's true. So, anyway.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is.
And I thought, what a great slogan. It was really inspired by the news is so negative, and it's not what we live. Every day there are people doing good everywhere. And it's just not, it doesn't sell papers, it doesn't make, good TV, but I think it's great news, and I wanted to highlight that. So I wrote this song, and from that place, I came up with, what a great thing to put on T-shirts. I'm a jazz artist, obviously. I've been a musician all my life. And so I came up with a slogan, Everyday People Do Good Every Day, and I put it on T-shirts, I'm thinking calendars. And then I read about some people that had started nonprofits, just normal people like you, got something that they wanted to make a difference, and they started a nonprofit. And I thought, I want to send them a T-shirt. And my husband goes, well...
You should have bought a T-shirt.
I should have brought the T-shirt. But he goes, I had been dealing with sponsors and doing events, so he says, well, maybe you could make it a package. And then it came, and then it was like, no, we can make it an award. So, I'm just one of these people that I'm constantly thinking of ideas. And so it was, we came up with the Do Good Award. And so this coincided with the launch of my CD. Okay. And you can go to tammyallen.com if you want to check out the music.
Okay.
So it became a competition, though, and it was great to have the Do Good Award, and we had it online, and people could nominate people. And the best part to me was that you could nominate someone for the Do Good Award and be anonymous. So they would get an email saying, you've been nominated for this award, but they wouldn't know who did it. Can you imagine looking around going, who did that? Who did that for me?
So how are we going to get the nonprofits and the people to get on board to start nominating and making this thing blow up? What are we going to do, and how do you plan on implementing folks to come on to this wonderful, wonderful idea you have?
Well, we went beyond that. The thing that I did not like about the Do Good Award is that it was a competition. And also, people didn't want to take the time to nominate because time is valuable. So for a whole year, I was like, how can I do this? Finally came up with Do Good, Get Rewards. And that's where we're at now. Okay. So last year, I just got inspired. I'm like, that's it. So anyway, I got my a whole team together, and we put our money together, and we created DoGoodGetRewards.com and GoGreenGetRewards.com. And DoGoodGetRewards.com is a volunteer rewards program. So now we're able to reward people for their everyday acts of kindness. And that's what the heart of what I was trying to get to
fantastic.
Is. And
it really is fantastic, because first of all, you should get the biggest reward.
I get
it. And we need to have an organization like yours that's focusing on doing good. We see the majority of the news today is about things that are bad. Afghanistan, Iran, just do bad.
Yeah.
Do bad awards.
Well, it's just that it sells news, and we understand that. Right. The news, just if they were just writing, positive stories all the time, isn't it strange that people don't like to hear just good news all the time? I don't understand that. Actually,
it's mind-boggling. People don't. We're driven by the negative entities instead of the positive things. And
well, let me tell you how the program works a little bit. It's very simple. The nonprofit organizations, they become members. They let their volunteers know. The volunteers become a member, and so they go to the site, they submit their volunteer hours, and the nonprofit validates those hours. Just like you have friends to validate, you have points to validate. And it's as easy and simple as that, because we know that the nonprofits are overworked and they don't have a lot of time. So all they do is accept that volunteer has indeed volunteered those hours, they get points, and then that drops into their account, and they spend those points on great items like aquarium tickets and zoo tickets and gift cards and cruises and all these types of wonderful things that are given to us by reward sponsors and advertisers. And so, it's great for them too, because it puts them in a very positive light by supporting volunteering, and also can drive traffic to a business. Like if you have a restaurant and you offer a reward on our site, well, that person's going to now experience your restaurant. So it's really trying to make it a win-win situation for nonprofits, for the volunteers, and also, for businesses. And I call that conscious capitalism. We can have capitalism and still keep it positive. So that's kind of the idea.
I am liking this whole thing, and I'm hoping that you are really, really listening to this wonderful, wonderful woman who's doing.
You're making me blush.
You shouldn't. You shouldn't. You should be very proud, because you're doing something really good, and you're bringing attention to those people in the community who are doing good in Atlanta and our surrounding metropolitan areas. And I think everyone is going to jump on board and just start, putting those hours in for the volunteer times. And
well, that is one of the goals, is to not only to say thank you to people for their acts of kindness and to acknowledge them, but also to grow volunteering, to provide incentives. I was just reading a magazine article, Ode magazine. Now, this magazine is actually out of Sweden, I believe.
ODE.
ODE.
I've seen that magazine.
And they focus all on the good stories and the solutions. And I love that magazine. And I was just reading today about that these negative times, these bad times, can actually end up bringing everybody closer together, because you're getting more people getting involved right now. And like the bees, the more bees, the bigger, and as we just contribute, each little person contributing, just like, did you know that there were 61.8 million volunteers in the United States alone in 2008? 61
And I was just
point
thinking
million.
about that. While you were speaking that, I was just thinking, the majority of these corporations were built volunteers. A lot of them were built. We're looking at the Red Cross, how it got built. A lot of these organizations just got built on volunteers, and they're doing really, really good now. So we've got to get back to volunteering. We got to bring it back to the source, and we got to do good here with Tammy Allen. My name is Rikki Brooks. We'll be right back.